For this tutorial, you're going to need a 4-ply yarn, a tapestry needle, a 4.5mm crochet hook, and a pair of scissors. We're going to make a chain of 12. So start off with your slip knot, and you can make it however way you feel comfortable doing it. And make a chain of 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12. For the first row, we are going to start from the second stitch from the hook. This loop on the hook does not count as a stitch. So in the second stitch from the hook, you are going to make a single crochet. And then you're going to make a single crochet in the next stitch, one in the next, and that's what we are going to do for the rest of this row. One single crochet in each stitch of the row. Okay, I'm almost at the end. You're going to chain 1, turn your work, and you're going to make one single crochet in each stitch of the second row as well. So one single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now in the third row, we are going to start off with our bubble alphabet. We're going to chain 1 and turn. You're going to make a single crochet into the first stitch, a single crochet into the second stitch, and we're going to work a bobble in the third stitch. So a bobble is 5 double crochets together in the same stitch. So you're going to yarn over, go into the stitch, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, go back into the same stitch, pull up a loop. We have 4 loops on the hook. We are going to pull through 2. That's going to leave 3 on our hook. Yarn over, go into the same stitch again, pull up a loop. You have 5 loops, pull through 2. You have 4 loops on your hook. This means that you've made 3 double crochets so far. 4, and then 5. Once you've made the 5th double crochet, you're going to have 6 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now you're going to yarn over and you're going to pull your hook through all 6 loops. Then you're going to chain 1 to lock your bobble, and you're going to make a single crochet into the next stitch. This is what a bobble looks like from the other side. The bobble is always going to face away from you. We've made 1 single crochet after the bobble, and we need to make 4 more single crochets after that. So 2, 3, and 4. That's a total of 5 single crochets after the bobble. Into the 6th stitch, we are going to make another bobble. Two, three, four, five. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Now we've made a second bobble. We are going to chain 1 to lock it, and then we are going to make a single crochet into the stitches till the end of the row. Now our 4th row is going to be a row of single crochets only. So you're going to chain 1, turn your work, single crochet, single crochet. This is the single crochet we made right next to the bobble, single crochet. Now when you reach your bobble, you have 2 stitches. There's this stitch, that's a little tighter, and then there's this long chain on the side. I usually like to put my hook into the longer one because it makes it easier to understand. Carry on with your bobbles. We've reached our other bobble. This is the stitch I'm going to go into. Not this one. You can go into this one if you want, but it's a little tighter. I'll go into the long one. And then, sorry, single crochet till the end. Now you're going to chain 1. You're going to make 2 single crochets, 1 and 1, and then in the next stitch you're going to make a bobble. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you're going to close your bobble, chain 1, and for the next 5 stitches you're going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you're going to make a bobble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then single crochet till the end. This is what your work looks like from the front. You're going to chain one, and you're going to make a row of single crochets just like we did after the first row of bubble. So go on, make your row of single crochets, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, so I'm done with my row of single crochets. I'm going to chain one, and I'm going to turn my work. I'm going to single crochet into the first stitch. I'm going to single crochet in the second one too. And into the third one, I'm going to make a bubble again. So it's going to be five double crochets together. 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Total 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops, chain 1, and make 5 single crochets into the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. In the next stitch, I'm going to make a bubble again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6 loops, yarn over, pull through all 6, chain 1, lock your bubble, and then you're going to make 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. The next row is going to be a single crochet row. So chain 1 and turn your work and make a row of single crochets, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, I'm done with my row of single crochets, and this is what my work looks like for now. This bubble keeps moving, so I'm going to push it a little bit to this side. I'm going to chain 1 and turn. In this row, we need to make a total of 4 bubbles. So we are going to make a single crochet in the first stitch, a single crochet into the next stitch, then we are going to make a bubble, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull through all 6 loops, chain 1, single crochet in the next stitch. Into the next stitch again, we are going to make a bubble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull through all 6 loops, chain 1, single crochet into the next stitch. We're going to make a bubble in the next stitch again. This is going to be our third bubble of the row. 1, 2, I messed it up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on the hook, pull through all 6. Ouch. Okay, this happens a lot. I'm going to go back into the 6 loops. Pull out, chain 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and then this is going to be the last bobble of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 loops on the hook, pull through all 6, chain 1, and then single crochet into the last 2 stitches. Chain 1, and turn. This row is going to be a row of single crochets. One single crochet on top of the other single crochet, bobble this long one. Single crochet on top of the other single crochet on top of the bobble, single crochet on top of the other single crochet on top of your bobble. Okay, now for this row, the next row, that is going to be row number 9. We are going to do the same thing that we did in the first 3 rows, 1, 2, and 3. 2 single crochets, bobble, 5 single crochets, bobble, and then single crochet. So you're going to chain 1 and turn, single crochet first stitch, single crochet into the second stitch, and then a bobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lock your bobble, single crochet into the next 5 stitches, 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And you're going to make a bobble into the next stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet into the next. Chain 1 and turn your work. Okay, if I was going a little fast for you, please slow down the video. This row is going to be a row of single crochets again. So let's make a row of single crochets and I'll meet you at the end of this row. So I'm done with my row of single crochets. You're going to chain one and turn your work. Now you're going to make 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Into the next space you're going to make a bobble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to pull up your loop through all 6 loops, chain 1 to lock your bobble, and single crochet into the next stitch. I hate these knots. 1 single crochet into the next. Try to keep your knot at the back of your work if you get it. And then 1 single crochet into the next. Into the next stitch we are going to make a bobble. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull through all 6 loops and lock your bobble with a chain 1. Into the next 3 single crochets, into the next 3 stitches you're going to make 1 single crochet each. 1, 2, and 3. Our next row is going to be a single crochet row. See, our A is almost done. So you make your row of single crochets and I'll meet you at the end of this row. I'm done with my row of single crochets. We are going to chain 1 and turn our work. We are going to make a single crochet into the first stitch, 1 into the next, 1 into the next, and another single crochet in the next one. That gives us a total of 4 single crochets at the starting of the row. Into the next stitch we are going to make a bobble. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull through all 6 loops, chain 1 to lock your bobble, single crochet into the next stitch, and then a bobble into the next. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pull through all 6, chain 1 to lock your bobble, and make 1 single crochet into the next 4 in each of the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we are going to make 2 rows of single crochets. So chain 1 and turn, single crochets throughout the row, 1 single crochet in each stitch. There you go. Chain 1 and turn your work. And this is also going to be a row of single crochets. So make your row of single crochets and I'll meet you at the end of that row. I've reached at the end of my row. I'm going to make my last single crochet. And pull up my loop. And I'm going to fasten off. Weave in your ends. And this is what it looks like. A letter A, Bobble letter A. It's a small one. You can make letter A to Z and make a blanket out of it. You can make customized name cushions with this. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. In the next video, we are going to make the letter B, Bobble letter B. Till then, take care of yourself and I'll see you soon. Bye.